This is eye candy at its finest. Eye candy is an inspiration website. I'll talk more about that later, but these are the kind of stupid ideas you end up coming out with. This is for a golf shoot. My buddy Pat has a client, sent him some grips, so he needed to film some stuff. I'm gonna grab the 360 camera. The crazy part is, this is the cheap one that we're swinging with. We just put a $8,000 camera on a golf club. I'm not doing a full swing.
Dude.
It feels sturdy. So you combine a cool inspiration website with some recklessness and stupidity, you end up getting hopefully one of the cooler shots you've ever gotten. And this for sure is going to be shot in 5.7K. I like to have a hook in all my videos. That is not a unique thing about me. There's a lot of people that like to do this, but when I'm doing my sizzles for Under Armour, the one cool part about it, in my opinion, a lot of the time, is the intro. I did a 3D intro whenever I was in Atlanta last year. I did a vintage intro recently. That was like a VHS type thing, and I really used my vintage camera. I've done a shoebox opening where like you open the shoebox and it reveals the player. These ideas for the most part came from one place, and it's called Eye Candy. My buddy Manny showed it to me and I was like, man, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's not Pinterest. It's for videos and it's films, and they show you the style of what it is. Check this out. We're gonna pull it out of the bag, hand it to me, and I'm gonna swing. First try. Ball's right here. Yeah. All right, ready, set, go. Get the branding. Oh, it flew. Oh, I thought it was gonna work.
Did it break?
No, it didn't break. Now we're gonna swing it, I swung it at about 80% last time. Let's swing it at about 40. We'll cut it in half. 3, 2, 1, action. Well, that worked. As soon as you go on the website, it's a bit overwhelming, but I love the fact that it's so overwhelming. It is GIFs on GIFs on GIFs. You're gonna see familiar faces here. You're gonna see Kendrick, A$AP Rocky. I think this might be Lil Yachty, probably not actually. But you see films, things like this, and there's a lot of filmmaking ideas. These aren't ideas like trends that are happening on the internet, but it's more so things that are unique to be able to do. So let's scroll through and pick out some that I really like. So this one right here feels like something that I could do. Center point tracking, locked on. Click on that and it'll show you other examples of being locked on. So it's probably gonna be like POV type rigs where if I had my phone rigged to my arm and it followed, we've all seen that with a cup. I think the one that made this famous is the Beats commercial where they tracked on the Beats headphone. For the longest time, it was known as like the Beats effect, the center tracking effect. It's so much easier to do than you would think. But you can click on the different effects that you like and it'll give you a lot more examples. You go here, worm's eye. You're gonna have every single shot that's ever existed that is from the bottom up. You got the bird's eyes from the top down, you got the worm's eye, which is from the bottom up. It's really cool, and it gives you ideas. So this one right here, this is where I got an idea to do a video for Under Armour. We were at a boys basketball event, and I was trying to find my hook. I couldn't come up with an idea. I wanted to figure something out, and this right here, I was like, we could do that. That's good because it's a sneaker company. They want to show off their merch. Weird thing that we had to deal with was that we were playing with the fact that we wanted to film it vertical, so just the dimensions of a shoebox would make it hard, but I ended up doing this weird rotation. If it was today and we have generative fill, I probably would have just shot it wide and then generative fill the top and bottom would have worked totally fine, would have worked great. The reason I'm making this is because ideas to me are these things that come and they go. And I don't think I'm unique in the sense of saying that. I sometimes am in the shower and I come up with an idea and I get out so I can write it down. But there's also times where I go 2 weeks without coming up with a single idea. I thrive more whenever I'm on site seeing things happen. That's not necessarily a good thing though, especially as the jobs get bigger. People want to know a plan. When there's more money involved, you have to have more planning. You got to tell them what you're going to do. A site like iCandy can help you a lot. The point of this site is to pull inspiration, not copy. You don't want to replicate every single thing that you see. You want to take the idea, make it your own. And now I'm going to try and hit this T. If I hit the T, everybody has to go like this video and subscribe. If not, you still got to do the same thing. I might suck at golf, but I bet you I can teach you a thing or two about photography. I'll see you in the next video.